Hello everybody. As you all know that the Indian equity market has fallen a lot, right? Most of the portfolios have been reduced by about 10 to 20%. My personal portfolio has reduced to about 15%, right? So there may be some lucky people who have able to control their portfolio. However, we are not that lucky. So in this situation, what are we going to do? So are we going to sell our positions? No, not at all, because we are long-term investors and we don't look to the short-term movement in the market. So we are going to use this short-term fall in good stocks as a opportunity, and buy on dip strategy has to be applied. Now I have filtered few stocks using some criteria, right? Some interesting criteria. Criteria is I want to find out stocks that are investing in themselves, that are growing, whose net block is increasing. So a filter has been applied, including sales value also. Sales growth for 3 years more than 12%, and net block is more than net block 3 years back multiplied by 2. So in 3 years the net block should have doubled by 2, or net block plus capital work in progress is more than 1.5 times the net block preceding year plus capital work in progress, and many other features like sales last year more than 25, debt to equity less than 3, market capitalization more than 100, return over 3 months less than minus 20. So I'm considering only the fallen companies, not all. ROCE 3 years more than 22, average return on equity 3 years is less than 150, and so on. One more factor, like price to earning is less than 1.5 times the PE value. Change in DII, domestic institutional investors have not sold any of these stocks in recent time. This is very important to be noted, right? Petroisky score is good, PEG is also good. So when you run all these queries, when you run a filter including these queries, you find a handful of companies out of 4,000, 5,000, or whatever amount of listed companies. So what are these companies? KP Technology, Data Pattern, KPI Green Energy, Tanla Platform, Tina Rubber, Tejo Engineering. All these companies are good companies, no doubt about them, right? You can read more about these companies on Screener website, right? So I want to go to a screen where we can see how much percent has the fall been in each of these companies. Capit had a fall from 1929 to 1373, around 28% fall. Then Data Pattern had a fall of 41%, KPI Green Energy a fall of 32%, Tanla Platform a fall of 41%, Tina Rubber a fall of 34%, Tejo Engineering a fall of 41.8%. All the companies are wonderful companies for long-term investors. You can invest in a staggered way, small amount now, monitor the stock, again invest a little bit. So this is how you do your SIP. Okay, so now let us see some more interesting facts about these companies. See, the Petroisky score of each of these companies is 5 or more than 5, which indicates that these companies are well run companies, good companies. Quick ratio, current ratio is also good. This indicates that their financial condition is good, right? So PEG value is not too much high, so not very overvalued companies. Some companies are a little bit overvalued according to the PE value, trading at a higher PE than the market, but these companies are good, well run, hence they command a higher valuation than the market. Now if you see to the return on capital employed for 5 years, 25, 26, 18, 32, 17, 28. So all of them are good companies with good ROCE value, right? Now if you see the change in FII holding, the FIIs have sold these two companies which are on top, which are the KP Technology and Data Pattern. Okay, so the FIIs have sold these companies. Other all companies, change in DII have bought all of these companies in this fall and even before, and FII have also bought the below 4 companies. So these companies are good, no doubt about them. So this is for your information and consideration for long term investor. I will be sharing you information that I use for my personal investment. I do this homework for myself, sharing you for your knowledge. I am not SEBI registered, do not know much. I had a fall of 15% in my portfolio. So be careful when you listen to me. Thank you very much.